Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Paranormal Path Peeps. And tonight I have special guest Mark. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
It's so lovely to speak to you, and I haven't seen you for absolutely ages.
Except for Friday.
Friday, yeah, it was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it brilliant? So on
Oh, brilliant.
Friday, we both went to, yeah, you mentioned it. Where did we go?
Tuckbury Castle.
Tuckbury. And Barry John organised it, and basically it was a chance for us just to work with like-minded people and just do what we wanted, basically. And it worked out well, didn't it?
It was. I liked it because it was free range as well. You could do what you like as well, so you weren't like restricted.
Yeah,
Being
that's
in a group
right.
situation, you didn't have to follow anything, did you? Which I liked. You did what you wanted.
Yeah, that's it. I sort of tend to organise quite a few events like that where you just go on, like-minded people. If you want to work together, you work together, and if not, you just do your own thing, and that's it, isn't it? And it was such a lovely evening, and everyone got on, and if they got on it, why can't people get on? So can anyone else hear us? Because Ray says there's no audio. Can anybody actually hear us, please? Could you confirm? So yeah, we'll just carry on. Maybe just Steve who's got a problem, because I can hear you, and there's not usually actually I can test it. So yeah, so what did you find from Tuckbury then? Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
Well, we actually went somewhere I don't think anyone went.
Where?
Above the canteen, above the kitchen area. Where
you went in there, did you?
We went in there, yeah.
All right, awesome.
We went in there because we didn't think anyone else would go in there. We were right, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it was active.
Wow, because nobody ever goes in there.
No.
I didn't even know of its existence, to be fair.
Well, we just took it on the off chance, knowing that people would go the other places.
Yeah, basically. That's right.
So we just thought we'd go up there, and we had a good, I think, 45 minutes up there.
That's awesome.
But with the light on as well. With the light on. Yeah.
Why
and we were getting response with the light on.
Oh, wow.
So when the light was on, we thought, oh, we're getting something here.
That's cool.
So I thought to myself, well, okay, we'll turn the light off a bit. And it got better, a little bit better. But it was still the same sort of stuff coming through.
That's nice. So what sort of stuff did you get? Did you use equipment?
No.
No, just
you? No, we just asked out, basically.
Awesome.
I did do some EVPs, but I've not listened to them yet, to be honest. But
oh, yeah.
The strange thing for me was there was baby chairs up there.
Okay.
And when I touched the baby chairs, I was getting something off the baby chairs.
Oh, wow, okay.
Now, I don't know why, but Tracy picked a guy up there, I think was named Michael.
Interesting.
Which we don't know if there's any history about the guy being there, but it just seems a bit of a modern name for someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we don't know about that. We've got to do a bit more thingy on that. So we'll have to check.
Well, I could ask. I think I'm double sharing to groups. Sorry, I'm just trying to share as we speak.
You're right.
But the thing is about locations. Like a lot of people, they sort of go to a location thinking, "Oh, it's an old castle," but you could get any time period through. Like you've got a chapel that's from the 1100s. You've got areas which are from the 1600s. You've got modern day, so you can pick up any of this. People always think, "Oh, it's just going to be the old stuff," but it's not necessarily.
No, I totally agree with you. I'm the more I look into things now, the more I see it's a lot. It's a land in it. At the end of the day,
that's right.
I didn't realise that Tuckbury's quite unique. You know, I only found out recently. It's not on like magma, so it's actually on gravel. I think it's something like that. I'll find out definitely, let you know. But it's not different. Basically. Yeah, so the land that it's built on shouldn't be the way it is.
Oh wow, okay.
Because it's not natural. It's not a natural way. So where the River Dove is, the other side where Tuckbury is, it's on different land. It's like a different.
Oh.
different. Yeah, because the guys because I'm a member of Rubbish Historical Society now.
Oh, that's cool.
Because did you meet Steve Mitchell
No.
At the Psychic Fair? He was doing the dowsing stuff.
No, I didn't get there. Oh. No.
Oh. Oh no, you did the Friday night, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Did the Friday.
Yeah, I did the Friday night, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Steve dragged me into an experiment there.
All right.
And that was very interesting, very for me, because I've never seen a tri-film meter react like that. Because the tri-film meter, I've never seen it go over the arrow go over like that in my life ever on anything I've done. And it responded with the medium that we were using. It did all that with the medium they were using, so that was quite good.
Wow. I think somebody said it's on a ley line as well, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Because the other guys there, Steve, he did like an experiment. He was like trying to get rid of the energy, the bad energy that was there.
Really?
But to me, I mean, I didn't feel. I didn't try not to go into thinking that anybody's got bad energy now.
Oh, people existed. Some were grumpy, some weren't.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, there were battles, there were murders on site, there were wars, and
you have to be careful though, Jacqueline. Demons,
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Sorry, I got to mention it. I got to mention it.
No, I have actually encountered demons before, but it's a different story, and we won't go into that one. But yeah. But, they're not around every corner, and they sort of seem a bit different from what they're.
I mean, a lot of it comes from beliefs
televised
at the end of the day, don't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's what you brought up on. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. If you believe it, but if something's in the back of your head saying, "Oh, it's a demon," you're going to put the demon up, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's right.
If you don't want to, you're going to. It's just how you've been brought up as well, isn't it?
That's right. I didn't even. I think I would have been scared to see a ghost years ago, but there's really bad energy there. Leslie had to close the castle down for a while. Oh my gosh! But I'm not surprised because I was in the torture chamber, and where everyone went towards Barry, I went the opposite end with his sister. Yeah. So everyone went that way. So I thought, right, I've got time for a play. So we headed down the torture chamber where I spent. I sort of was hosting there a few weeks ago. I was there last week, the weekend before, and last week. So I seem to be getting rapport in that area anyway. And I actually picked up stuff. And my friend Rachel Farrow is a brilliant medium. She won the Derek Okora Memorial Award last year. And straight away, she was picking up that they didn't want to tell us what had happened because they were so upset about it, because it was so horrific. They didn't want us to see it. But then I started picking up, as did someone else, of people all hidden like in a corner, all emaciated with brown sort of sack clothes on. And it was so sad what I was seeing.
Ooh.
As somebody else, and you could see them and they're just sitting there dying, really, whether they're prisoners or whatever reason,
Can I ask you, do you know how many about there was? How many there was there? Could you say how many was there?
I only got 2 to 3. And they're in the, as you walk down the steps, are in that corner. And
you see, I got something, you come down the steps, the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I got something there.
Yeah, I got it in the back corner.
But Tracy said to me she picked 10 people up down there.
Oh, wow.
But she
there
also
were
got
others around, but it's them two I specifically tuned into.
But she saw horses as well. Saw horses.
Right, yeah, quite a few got horses.
Like people been dumped in there and left in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
whether they were prisoners or whether they were just dumped in there for the time being, I don't know. I can't say.
Yeah.
But I found that quite interesting.
Yeah, I think there's that well as well. And
I know, like a movie when you're at that well. I saw what you do the well.
Because I saw that somebody a gentleman was fighting not to be thrown down there. And he was trying to get his foot so he wouldn't go down it. And we were just calling out at the well because nobody else did, and no one goes near the well at all. So me and Barry's sister, I've forgotten that damn name, we were just there at the well, just sort of anyone there, and all of a sudden we heard a huge clunk against the metal. There was a drip.
We just missed that, I think, Jacqueline. I think we come over to you just as that had happened, hadn't it?
Because it was dripping. We know that. There was some sort of drip going on there. And, you could hear it dripping down the well because it is a well after all, isn't it? Yeah, cheers. Cheers, Phil, Amanda. I'm shocking with names, aren't I? Yeah, so I spent a lot of time with Amanda.
Newton on?
Yeah, Phil's watching.
Oh, yeah. I thought you about it. Yeah. I thought you about come on here, irritate me.
Yeah, he's watching. Yeah. Yeah, but, it's just a fascinating place, wasn't it? And, to get the sound from the well was interesting, and also on command as well. At one stage, I said, "Can you make a sound?" And I heard it, and it's a louder sound than the normal drip we were hearing.
Yeah, because the drips, but some of the drips were strange as well, though. To be fair,
that's right. Yeah,
they didn't sound like they were dripping like I expected drip to be. If you know what I mean, I feel I'll explain that.
There's a drip, and there's other times she's like, ask and like, "Oh, hello, is anyone there? Can you make a sound?" And then you'd hear it. You think, well, is that a drip or is that an actual response? And
that's what I found it strange in there. But what did happen in the dungeon as well is we lit the candles in there.
All right, yeah.
I took my candle with my lamp in originally, but I was going to use that, but we thought we'd light the candles in there. But we were in there with Ben and Louise. Yeah. And every time we sort of asked a question, we got a response off the candle.
That's awesome. That's brilliant.
So when we asked the 10 people, when soon as Tracy said 10, or anyone said 10, the flame just went up.
Ah, interesting.
Now, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Because it did respond when we asked. And if it didn't respond when we asked, I'd understand, it could be just a candle going up in the air. It could be just, wind or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know.
That is right, like to the side. You don't get much draft because you just got that front entrance. It wasn't that windy, so the wind wasn't blowing in. And the previous week I'd been there with Spirit, and Dave Aesthorpe sort of brought some candles, so he had a candle on each side basically, and that kept going at times, but not enough really to do anything, sort of thing.
I just think I want to use more of the older stuff now.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like a candle.
Yeah,
a candle for me is probably the best thing to use.
Yeah,
I've got a compass. I haven't used a compass yet.
I've got a compass, yeah.
Because really, for me, I haven't done a lot of investigations really. From like recently, I've not done a lot. I'm the sort of person who likes to go a place and get something from a place, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think sometimes if you investigate it, I don't know. I think it depends who's there with you as well. I don't know.
Definitely, I
mean, because take Matlock Town Hall.
Yeah.
That's the first time I actually met you there. I'm at Matlock, wasn't it? Actually, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
When I went there, I was in the corridor. He's upstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
And the feeling I got was someone falling. I just kept getting this feeling of someone falling all the time when I was there.
That's amazing.
And everyone said to me, it seemed to go towards the stairs. The stairs that went down.
Yeah.
Everyone seemed, there's something dark down there. And I thought, and I just walked off and I thought to myself, who's foul? I just kept getting who's foul in my head.
Yeah.
That was in my head. And I thought later on, I'll go up in the tower. And I went to the tower and I thought, right, I'll guess what's at the tower. I got absolutely nothing in the tower.
Yeah.
But then Paul was there, said to me, he says, when you mentioned falling? I said, yeah. He says, apparently 2 people fell when it was being built.
Yeah, that's it.
So, and I thought, yeah. I thought, why have I got that? Because I don't research anywhere.
I don't know. That's right.
Because I don't believe in research. I think private suggestion just come in straight away.
Well, that's right. I do try and do mediumship if I can. It doesn't always work, but if you already know the names, well, what's the point? You know, if you already know the names and you go in and you come out with it, then I'd like not. That to me is inadmissible. If you already know, then you can't. I don't think you can say what you know, sort of thing. So what's the point? So yeah.
If it sticks in the back of your head.
Yeah.
You didn't realise what we remember, do you, in the back of your head?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm really beginning to think now a lot of this consciousness as well. Consciousness comes into it, don't it, as well?
Yeah, it can do. Yeah, but it's so intriguing, isn't it?
I mean, Matlock was quite a shock for me, because that's something I really got and gone, oh, right, this has happened.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that. So for me, that was real. Apart from that, Matlock, there's a little bit of soul, but not a lot more.
I don't know. I've had a lot there.
You've had a lot. I know you have. Yeah. I know you have.
Yeah. It's in my book. You know, I have put it in my book, so there will be I think there's one chapter on Matlock. So yeah. So yeah, it's been a special. I think might be two. Also, when I met up more recently, it ended up in the Haunted magazine. When we got together on the stage, a few of us, we were rushed by something. We were in a circle trying to protect someone because the energy was really off that night, and it was really really strange. And we felt we had to protect someone, so we had her in a circle. And all of a sudden, something fell out the side of the stage. It crashed to the floor. 2 people ran, broke hands, and then the spirit sort of ran through a medium and sort of made her really ill. So it's just amazing, isn't it? That
Rich.
It did all start there. I know, Phil, and yeah, it's in my book, obviously, because that's why hey, you got Patricia as well. Hey, yeah. And so, you know, that's why I do this every week, because of Matlock, basically. And it goes to an investigation of no knowledge. Yeah, it's a bonus, and that's it. It is.
I mean, with Matlock, I was quite honoured, really, because we'd only ever been the group. We were the Ghost Academy then. We only ever been one investigation before that, and that's a competition we won online.
Yeah.
And went best in all. So we got a private invite go, and it's really, really good. Really good. To get invited like that's really good. So
yeah. It's like I think as a child, we went to Matlock, and you know, it's like our little holiday resort. If you're from Nottingham, you know, probably like where you are as well, isn't it? It's your nearest place. You've got your ice cream, you've got your fish and chips, you've got your amusement arcades, and you've got to walk by the river, and it's just like a little holiday town, isn't it? Without going all the way to the coast,
Matlock is like that, isn't it? Yeah.
So, you know, I like it anyway, but you always notice the pavilion when you drove in.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just a stunning pink building with a green, I think it's a green dome on the top, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it is green. And yeah, you just can't help but notice it. And, you know, even as a child, I noticed it. And then, like, years later, to actually go in and do ghost hunting, and then it be such an incredible place. But yeah. So I will be going back there. I've got it booked in May. I dipped out on Saturday. My plans got cancelled, sort of, and I realised my friend was running it with Haunted Heritage, so I would have gone there if I'd have known, to Matlock, but I missed that one. But yeah.
But I mean, when we went Bishton, when we went competition with Bishton, I mean, it wasn't so much of a thing for me, but Tracy, yeah. Because she bloody ghost hunting rubbish, bloody crap, rubbish this says. But we had to take her out.
Oh wow!
One room,
nice.
Because I don't want to say that's just how she got really upset.
Okay.
But at the time, what she was doing for a job was the same sort of thing that happened to this woman that she was picking up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we got her out, took her for coffee. She was fine after. She was fine. Went all night. She was fine.
Yeah.
But when we researched it after, this will go back to another story about white ladies. This will, by the way, as well. So
yeah.
When we researched the story, where we found this name. So we found this person.
Yeah.
Who we didn't know was there.
Awesome.
She was like a maid.
Brilliant.
And she died, I think, in Bristol or Gloucester, but I think it was Bristol. Okay. So she left that service to the guy who ran Bishop at the time,
Okay.
Gone to live, got married, and all that, and had kids. So we found the census we were in, and in the house was living a John Reynolds.
Oh God, really?
Right.
Hmm.
So, White Ladies Priory. When I went to White Ladies Priory,
Right.
I go to have a walk around because I heard about it. I heard about it for a friend's Booksy, so I went and looked around. This bit of the wall, I thought, oh, a bit strange. What's that coming off the wall? There's a bit like where it'd been burned like fire, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So Tracy went wandering off around somewhere. I don't know if she went looking at something. I don't know what she was doing, wandering around. And I touched
You
the
always
wall
have a
again.
nosy, yeah.
I've got to hold my hand on the wall. I thought to myself, I'm going to hold my hand on the wall. And I felt that something was strange, and I don't know what it was.
Wow.
But I come away, and I started crying.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like emotions off the building.
Oh wow.
And I know it's a shame to admit it because it happened, but I mean, when I did tell my blog, I put back like most haunted moments. You know what I mean? When over dramatized and a bit too much, like sometimes you think to yourself, you know, what the hell's just happened to me?
Yeah.
For me, get upset and virtually cry because I was crying, I got tears in my eyes and everything. On the way back, we started researching a little bit. We stopped up at the pub on the way back. This is what I want. So White Ladies is before Bishton. So it's before Bishton.
Right.
So we get to the pub, we looked at the researching, and we found that White Ladies was set up by a woman named Emma, the daughter of a guy named Reynolds. A Pulverbeck in Leicester. I think it was Shropshire somewhere in Shropshire. It's on the Shropshire border, White Ladies, so it's a bit close. And then when we went Bishton, that happened. I thought, oh my God, that's a bit the same name, and it was spelled the same. So we remember that was 12th century when the White Ladies was built.
Interesting.
Now I found that a bit strange because Reynolds back then I think was R-E-N, as in the French Reynolds or.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But how you spelt it on the write-up was Reynolds that way, R-E-Y-N-O-L-S. And I thought, oh my God, that's now. I don't believe in coincidences.
No, it's a reason
I just think
for it.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Very, very strange how that's something like the same surname come up. And people say, oh, well, you're looking into it a bit too much. But I don't think I was.
No.
Why did it happen?
I think the more you do this, you're kind of drawn to go places or you're drawn, you know. And like when I'm hosting, like you might get people not wanting to go on a particular night and they're getting dragged along by someone and they're there because there's a ticket or it's the last minute. And they turn up, and then when they do Haunted Antiques, at one stage of a night, we're going to seance room, and generally the family members come through. And I don't know why, but that's the way it's starting to work now.
Yeah.
And it's the people who didn't want to come, and it's their family who's waiting for them and who comes through.
I think this is the most important thing. I think when you go if people go investigations, they want to experience something, don't they?
Yeah.
When they don't, they're all rubbish here. Don't like this.
Yeah, that's it.
But if they don't get involved, they won't get anything.
Oh yeah. Well, people generally get involved when they come along, so that's the thing. So yeah.
I mean, I've only ever been on Haunted Antiques once, and that was just we went for a visit for the day.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. And the mirror, that mirror.
Yeah, the mirror. And it's interesting, isn't it?
Well, what I got off it was one side was cold, one side was warm.
Interesting.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't make sense. Why would a mirror be different on both sides? To feel it on both sides. I mean, I'm not psychic, and I'm not.
Well, I don't know. You do pick things up, obviously.
I think I get a lot of things off touch. I do. The touch things, I get a lot of things like that.
That's cool because everyone works different ways, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I can't explain it.
Yeah.
I think
that's it.
That mirror was quite strange.
Yeah.
Because I just don't understand how a glass mirror can have two different temperatures. I should have really, if it got a thermometer, it might have been a good thing to do. And next time, if we go again, next time maybe that's what I ought to do.
Yeah.
Just check, make sure there's nothing natural making it go cold or natural making it the way it is.
There you go, Mark, an empath. But yeah, because
I don't think I am.
Oh, bless you.
I've had this before.
Oh, bless you.
And I think I'm more empathic towards the dead, if that makes sense.
Well,
does that make sense to you or not? I mean,
I see what you mean. Yeah. But yeah, mate, maybe there's a reason for it. You don't know, do you?
Yeah, I know.
But then maybe we're desensitized a lot because we're used to things. We're used to things bad happening. Like every night you turn the news on and something bad's happening. But then to be in a room with the spirit in there, communicating with you, or you're picking up the feelings, picking up the senses, but you're also trying to get into tune with the area there as well, aren't you? And the energy.
Yeah.
So you are focusing more. Like if you're on a bus, you're not really paying attention. You're just trying to get through a journey, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're in a cellar or a cave or something, you're just trying to sort of tune into what's around you.
Sometimes it just happens though. I mean, my friend lives locally. He's got an old house. I think I'm not sure if it might be 18th, 19th century. I'm not too sure. But he lives next door to his mum.
Yeah. Oh.
So he said to me, his house. I know there's a little girl in his house. I know that. And I said to Chris, "Oh, your little girl's here again." And he said, "Oh yeah, she's about again." Yeah. So Chris knows that. Chris knows his stuff as well. He's very. But he said, "So I touches his beams in his kitchen." Sounds stupid, I know. Go in his kitchen. I touched the beams, and there's one beam I touched. I went, "Oh my god, that's it. Yeah, I can get that. I've got that. That's really strange." Next one to absolutely nothing. Next one further down, touch it again, something again. But I think most of them houses are built with old ship beams. I think I'm not too sure. I think a lot of houses are built with old. Yeah, I think when you find a lot of houses with old beams, I think most of them are off ships, from what I can gather.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the big houses as well.
I never knew that.
Yeah. It's worth looking into that, Jacqueline. Actually, I didn't hear that a lot. I've heard that a lot.
I always kind of wondered where the beams came from, but I never thought.
Yeah, some of them from the old ships.
That makes sense, yeah.
But he said to me, he goes, "Go over that side of the kitchen." So I walks over the side of the kitchen, says, "Touch the wall there." So touch the wall, top bit, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Bottom bit, oh my god. I come out with, exactly what I come out with was, someone's been hiding down there. Someone's been hiding here. It's something to do with the Civil War.
Oh.
He lives opposite a church.
Okay.
So these people were hiding.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I can't see whether it's in their house because I don't know if their house was built.
Yeah, but you've got the land,
definitely hiding. And they wouldn't know which army's coming that way.
No.
Because obviously it was Cromwellians who destroyed the church, wouldn't they? The church would just be destroyed, basically.
Yeah, you've got everything, haven't you? You don't know what happened in the history. And
that road back then would have been a lane. But the old Roman road would have been there, which has been further over. Now, I think they've either cut across or someone's cut across. They've heard they're coming, so they've hidden. Wow. So that lane would have led onto the Roman road, which took them from Utoxeter to Leixo, I believe. And that's where the army went that way. But they've not destroyed the church, so they couldn't have been Cromwells, they have been royalists. Now, for me come out with that, where did that come from?
Yeah.
I even said, I don't know where that's come from, Chris. I just don't know where that's come from.
That's
no idea where that's come from. And I must have said it about 4 times.
Yeah.
It still shocks me now.
It is mediumship, and you know, it looks like you are sort of starting to pick up things, and sort of whether you decided to go down the development route or something. Just to hone in on it. You do what you're drawn to do. And that's it.
I think the problem I've got is I'm such a negative person.
You never come
and I think sometimes it stops me.
Okay. All right.
I think that's what it is sometimes with me. I think sometimes it stops me. And then I become lazy.
Right.
And then I just forget about everything.
Yeah.
Like me writing, like my blog page. Now I haven't done any blogs for ages now.
Well, you do when the time's right to do things, don't you?
I want to write. It's what I want to do.
I
want to write. It's what I want to do. And with me not writing and knocking myself for it more than anything, because I'm not educated. I'm a rubbish. My grammar's terrible. Everything's terrible.
Oh, don't put yourself down,
I need to write. Yeah.
Oh.
I know, and that's my problem with me sometimes. I need to write. I mean, I'm going to an awakening event, which is dark side of ufology on Saturday in Bolton.
Awesome. That'd be brilliant.
Now, the guy there is crossing over with ufology and paranormal.
Yeah.
Which, if you look at some of the sightings, you get UFOs. Some of the sightings, you get ghosts, these large orbs, these balls. It's all correlates. It's all one. Basically.
Well, we don't actually know what we're talking to be fair, do we? We just assume it's spirit. We just assume it's dead people. Dead people as we were, but we don't know. And
no, we don't.
I did meet Greg and Dana Newkirk of Hellier. And the Hellier sort of went on to sort of say that they communicate with aliens at one stage.
Yeah.
And you just don't know what you're actually communicating with, and
I think
people don't always want to think about alien side of things either, do they? They're there.
But what you remember is it's what you believe in as well.
That's right.
So if your head's in an alien state, believing in aliens, you can pick an alien up. If your head's in I want to pick a spirit of a ghost up, I'm going to pick a ghost up. Because what you remember is your consciousness will make you think this as well, which I'm learning a lot about at the moment. Now, I do believe it's but what is your consciousness doing to you? Where's it coming from?
That's right.
It's got to be coming from somewhere.
Well, it's like you've got Bigfoot. You've got people who follow cryptids. Well, they follow cryptids, not ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're going to go out and want to see a cryptid. They're going to see a cryptid.
Isn't it the same sort of thing in a way?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I really think so.
So.
And I just think it's the paranormal world's a strange world. But I think we should be more. Isn't it? I think we need to more of get together.
Yeah.
I'm just reading that.
Yeah. So
thank you.
I know. Yourself, that's heartbreaking. Just right. Don't worry about the grammar and stuff. It's not important.
I know.
But you do that with that's the way people work naturally, isn't it? You hit good stages, you hit bad stages.
Yeah. I should write really because I've got there's something in the back of my head at the moment.
Well, I'll check it for you if you want. I will. You
don't do it for me, but like I just at the moment we just haven't had that much time at the moment to do anything.
Yeah.
But I think when we, but I need to write.
Oh, bless you. Yeah.
But I've got to speak to the guys. Some people there when I go on Saturday because it involves aliens. It involves ghosts. It involves humans. But I'm saying no more yet. I'll keep that quiet.
Oh, that's it. Like I've spoken to Preston Dennett twice.
I know. I watched it.
He knows loads about ufology, and oh my gosh, the witness statements he's heard, the people have spoken to about it. And yet, you've got all people coming out with the same stories.
Yeah.
And that the aliens are actually healing people. So
it's just strange. It's just, but the thing is though, cool. So does the spirit world.
That's right. Well, yeah, it can do.
Yeah. I think the spirit world. I think people.
Apple. Yeah, I've always believed that we walk every day amongst spirit and aliens and
Paul,
our
we need
everyday
to go.
life.
Paul, by the way,
Really...
Paul, we need that coffee mate again. We need to go for a coffee. We haven't been for a few weeks.
Oh, bless you. Sure, you're not an empath, Mark. You show many signs, feelings, and yeah, that could be why you're feeling down, as because.
I mean, the doll thing for Instagram. I mean, I don't like dolls. I can't show on the picture. I can't. Let me see if I can show the doll.
Yeah. Now, Mark's just picked up this doll. Tell her the story. When you want a coffee,
doll,
just say.
which way am I going? There, over there.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, hang on.
Do you want to lift her head up a bit? She looks a bit evil like that. Pick her up a bit. Oh, he's gone. The doll's not going to kick him off.
No, it's not very good. Yeah. But
no,
anyway, she's on Facebook anyway.
Put away your faces. Put away your faces for a second and tell us about her.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so then we can see her. I've got my dolls up there. Thought I'd bring about in sympathy.
She's there.
To meet your doll.
She's there, isn't she? Oh,
yeah. Face looks quite lifelike, doesn't it? Just
well, she's German made. She's what's called a German Bisco doll.
Wow.
So her head, we've got the casting number for her, so we know when she's made between. Well, there you go. That's got a picture of her, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she's made between 1870 and 1930. So we know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But when I walk around the shops in Buxton on Sunday, we go to this little antique shop in Buxton because we love it in that. Where's your headphone now? There you go. Yeah. Anyway, she'd be a little baby. I'm sorry. I'm a grown man, but I like doll. I like this doll. So when we walked around, I saw her and I looked at her and went, oh, she's lovely. Just got instant like to it. For me, I like dolls. I don't like dolls. It creeped me out a little bit. But she didn't creep me out. So I said to Trace, come here, Trace, look at this. She went, oh. She went, ooh. She said, ooh. Picked him up. And she just rocked it. I said, we've got to have her, haven't we? She went, yeah. And apparently, because the woman who took cash at the shop, a woman who'd been standing next to us said to the woman behind the counter, said, are they having that doll? As well, says, because they really look like they really attracted that doll. They've got to have her, haven't they? And this is the woman in the shop saying this. Come back in and she told us we were laughing our heads off. And I carried her around Buxton because it was raining. I was trying to cover her over in the bag. I thought, don't get wet, because it was raining. Don't get her wet.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, she's lovely. And then we did a bit of work with it when we got her home.
Helena, she's brilliant medium. So she's got brilliant energy.
I thought, we seem to think she's a healing doll.
Okay. Oh, bless you.
Because I touched it and went warm instead of getting cold. And that's what I found a bit strange. Now, I'm type 1 diabetic, as people probably know, or people don't know, but maybe that's what I've needed.
Yeah.
So when we did a bit of meditation with her, I picked a doctor up.
Okay.
And I got 1901 for some strange reason in my head. And he brought the doll home for his daughter, but his daughter died. She never got the doll. She never got the doll.
Because I was picking up that she was there to be used like a nurse. And like the doll was there to comfort. But
now that's what I'm saying. That's what I find a bit strange now. So you're saying that it all sort of relates to the girl being ill.
Yeah, because I just thought she, when you said healing, I thought, she's sort of she's kind of there to take the illness off her. So, oh God, yeah.
Yes, I think she's there again. Oh, come on, get off your face. Look how I talk to her. Look.
I think it helped with the child to make her feel better. With her just sit. It's just, I don't know. It's just something. It was. I
just think her dad was too late. I just felt the feeling he was too late to give it to her.
Oh, bless you.
But when Trace did some work with her,
I like this.
She got like a woman with 2 kids, but the doll was sitting on a chair on its own.
Oh.
So whether that was the parents and she'd had other children, the doll had just been left.
Yeah, maybe
it was the other child's doll.
Or it could have been a different, maybe it got passed on or something. It might not even be the same family.
I actually think it's been passed down.
Yeah.
So I think it's got. I think the other kids that have had the other probably kids in the family have probably had the doll, and it's been passed down, and then probably just put in a loft and left.
Yeah, that's it.
Then it's coming to the hands of the antique woman. She had no history on it, so we can't say anything. But I just know for me have something like that. For me, have something like that, the most unusual thing. And she wasn't cheap neither. So you know what I mean. So to buy it, and I don't know why. I just think she'd be brilliant.
It's like Helena says, she picked you, you didn't pick her, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's just weird how, like, this doll, okay. When I first got her, I took her on paranormal events, and you could get like 20 people, 30 people at that event, and somebody, usually a bloke, would just get her and carry her around all night, randomly, and like, I don't know why. And then there's one at Haunted Antiques called Hannah, and everyone goes for that doll, and it's like certain dolls are just like attract people, attract energy, and it's fascinating, isn't it?
But I'll tell you a story about the name, shall I? Why she's called Hildegard. Yes. Hildegard May. So, a few weeks ago, Tracy again, because of bloody psychic, bloody ability she's got, that she doesn't use enough for me. Anyway, she had the name coming out.
Come on, you both have ability.
Yeah, she's better.
Anyway, no, you have as well. You have as well.
So Hildegard coming in ahead. She's no idea why. No idea why.
Brilliant, yeah.
At all. And then I picked that doll up. We found out the woman said, "Oh, she's German made."
Awesome. Brilliant.
So obviously Hildegard's German name.
Yeah.
And the May, because the antique shop was called Maggie May's. I think it's Maggie May's. But May for me is my birthday, my son's birthday. My nana was born in May. My mum died in May. My uncle was born in May. It's like it's all
it's just natural.
Collated into one, which I find quite interesting.
Oh wow!
But we're going to try to find her a chair sit on. We need a chair sit on.
Yeah, I need something out
sit on at the moment. She needs a chair.
Yeah.
But she's lovely.
Yeah, mine are in the corner of the dining room, and I've got, like I said before the show, like I was just chatting on Messenger last night, and all of a sudden there's a big crash in the dining room, and I've got 2 boxes just stored on top of each other because it was bin day. So my bin was full, so I was gonna, I just left them there to then put in the bin today. And they fell off a chair, and I hadn't been in the room for about 2 hours. And I'm used to things happening in that room, and it's like. But it's when they're heavier, it kind of makes you jump a bit. I'm used to, things always happen in there. But
if it got in today and she'd moved,
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
But I don't feel that often.
Oh, bless you.
I don't know. Maybe when I work with her a little bit more, I'll get more off it.
I think these 2 are going to come into the living room now. I think with the box falling, they might make more happen in here if it's them causing it. But
he says that, meant they're up to no good, aren't they?
Well, I've got a dodgy mirror in the other room as well, in a cupboard. What Phil Newton gave me. What I got from Phil Newton.
Wow.
I have a mirror.
Is that the thing that
you probably?
Did you see that pyramid?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I think you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. That was in the box, yeah.
Well, something strange happened there, to be honest, apparently,
What, of a mirror?
No, with me.
Okay.
A pyramid.
All right.
When we did the big seance we did?
Oh, yeah.
In that room. So originally, when we first on the big table, there was something. The mouse was going mental. Some strange. We don't know why. It was just going off and going mental for something. We don't know why.
Oh.
But my fingers started tap on the table.
Oh, okay.
But it was Morse code.
Ah.
Well, Les Cornell said to him, says, "You're tapping Morse code."
Awesome.
I'm
wow.
Like, I can't because I know Morse code. And my fingers wouldn't stop tapping. Then I thought, I've checked my blood sugars now because my sugars going a bit funny and I'm going a bit mad. My blood sugars. But
Bless
no,
you.
I was actually tapping Morse code.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Which I found very, very strange. And I don't know why that happened. I can't.
Oh,
it's a strange thing.
Yeah, you're sort of getting sort of mediumship come through. You are. And you need to, yeah, you are. And you need to accept that and see how it goes. If you want to go there.
I see Matt Mosley Old Hall. Mosley Old Hall in the daytime. I could see, and it wasn't a quick scene of this. It happened over a couple of minutes. People walking, constantly walking along this wall. And I turned away, looked back again. They were doing the same again. So it's like a residual energy happening there at Mosley. But it was all the same people, and they just do the same thing.
Wow.
Now, it wasn't, I can't say it was imaginary because it wasn't imagination. I could see it. I could see him there.
I believe you, yeah.
But when we looked at the old plans, I don't think the wall was there. I think it was just all open gardens back then.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just strolling in the garden, basically, having a stroll, which back then they would have done, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. See, I like it because because if you double take on stuff and you're still seeing it.
That's right. Yeah.
You are seeing something, aren't you? It's not your imagination. You've got to
be. Yeah, you've got to believe this because, like the stuff I've experienced, the stuff that people are watching have experienced as well. Like when I've told stories to my friends, I said, you just have to go with this story. You've got to believe this is what actually happened. This is what we actually think happened because you don't always know, but you try and piece things together the best you can.
Yeah.
And some of it is like, well, it's crazy, but it's what happens. Like, there you go. Helena, you're opening up. Welcome to the world of dead people. They don't leave you alone. It's okay. Enjoy it. And that's it.
I'll tell you something, Michelle, as well. I've never experienced any negativity of anything.
That's probably because of your energy.
I haven't felt uncomfortable or nothing. Gresley, this is Gresley.
Gresley, yeah.
Been Gresley once. I walked in. I went, oh, something's strong to me straight away.
Wow.
I could feel it. I could feel it.
Awesome.
Onto me. I was walking around Gresley. It was still with me. It was with me all night. It wouldn't leave me alone. Nothing horrible. In fact, I was laughing. I thought to myself, oh God, it's funny. It's funny. But
was it something somebody else took there? And it wasn't from Gresley, was it?
I don't know, because when I walked out the hall to have a break, went outside, it went.
Oh, okay.
So it'd gone. Walked back to the door again, straight back with me again.
Well,
so Rich, you know Rich, don't you? Richard Walkers, don't you?
Yeah.
Rich got the meter out on me. He got the meter on me and checked me, make sure my pump wasn't doing anything to me or checking the air on me. He wasn't. He just seemed to like me.
Yeah, interesting.
I hear a lot about Gresley. I hear a lot of. I mean, you've been Gresley, aren't you? You've been Gresley, aren't you?
Until more recently, that was the place I've been most times.
Yeah.
So it is
the attic.
book. Oh,
the attic. Right, the attic.
Yeah.
Yes, there's something there. I'm not going to dispute that. There's something there. I mean, a friend of mine's experienced something there that he can't explain it, and he's bright skeptical, but he does it all the time, and he loves it. But he's always one of those people who go, "There's a load of rubbish on this," but he does it and he researches stuff, and he does stuff, and he goes and does ghost hunts. I didn't get anything up the attic. I don't know what it is. I found it a bit weird, but I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
But we got told by someone in another paranormal group.
Yeah.
They got rid of that spirit in the attic. Right?
Yeah.
5 weeks later, they're booking an event at Gresley Hall. So you've got rid of it. Why are they going back?
Yeah, but they've got a family who live there anyway.
Yeah, but
you've always got the family coming through at Gresley.
But what I was on about to you earlier off air was this is what I'm wary about with some folks sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see.
But I'm not disputing nothing out, Gresley. I'm not disputing that because I know friends who've experienced it there. I know people who've experienced a lot there.
To me, it's like what I don't like about Gresley now is the fact that the base room's changed. So you know where you went into, if it's Gresley Old Hall rather than the House that Cries.
Yeah.
You used to go into that base room, but now all that's blocked off.
Oh, is it now?
No, yeah, you can't get in there now.
Right.
So the base room's actually up the stairs.
So, oh yeah, it was when we went. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we used, it used to be on the ground floor, and it's good because you got a lot of rooms. But now, one of the base rooms is upstairs, which is a shame. But the Gresley with me is rather random because when I lost my mum, oddly enough, the Friday of that week I was booked in to go to Gresley, or I think it's the day I lost my mum, and I went because I booked it and I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I thought, well, let's carry on and go out. And I actually went to Gresley that night. When I was losing my dad because he went into end of life, the day he went was the day I was booked to go to Gresley again. Oh. Well, what can you say? And you say things happen for a reason and everything, and it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's.
Everyone and everything connects.
It does
in some way. Why it happens, I can't get my head around that sometimes because you're linked to people, and you've got to have them around you, haven't you? You've got to speak to them. You've got to be around them. You've got to. If you can't just get away from it, it's just got to happen.
Yeah.
So everything happens for a reason in your life, doesn't it? Something goes on for a reason in your life.
It does, and
I think it's the same with spirits. Sometimes when you pick something up somewhere, they're trying to tell you something. Maybe they are ancestral. I don't know. But
yeah,
because some people you link to, you know them, don't you? In real world.
Yeah.
But how the hell do you know if they live the opposite side of the country or they live in another country? But you know them, don't you?
Yeah, it's intriguing.
And that's what I find. That's paranormal experience as well, isn't it, to me?
Yeah,
you see, anyway. But
see, my journey, like the first time I had a conversation was with a young girl at the Robin Hood Legacy, and then the next time I went, there's a bloke stomping and he wouldn't talk to us. And then at 5 a.m. I said, "Are you that girl's dad?" And that was it. All hell kicked off.
Oh.
Years later, I find out that this guy who's also linked to the galleries, and anybody who's been with me at the galleries recently, at one stage he was with me very closely, and it got picked up, and the people saw him behind me, just John. It turns out that I worked for him in a past life.
Oh.
And he actually had me hung at the galleries, but I wasn't hung because I checked the records and I wasn't hung. And it turns out that my end was a bit different from that. And it's Mandy West, who was just... I sent her some information to try and find out information about him because she's a great researcher, the haunted historian, so check her out. And
friends with her on Facebook, yeah.
She found out some information. And then because she's a medium as well, she came to me one day and she says, "Actually, I think you've got links with this." And I just started going, yeah, blah, 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 and then said FFS. And it just came to me what happened in the previous life. And it's like, wow. So I have done a past life regression. it is recorded. It can go out. And it will. I will put it out there. And it's quite a funny one because there's one stage where and walking the streets of Nottingham absolutely drunk. And yeah, apparently you can see this on the past life regression because I did it with Robbie Grozen. So yeah,
I've had one. I've had
it's
one
just
past life
fascinating.
done.
All
I've had
right,
one
does
past
that
life
link
done.
to
Yeah,
anything you know?
years and years ago, this was when it done.
Oh
I was a
wow!
monk. I was definitely in the church. And then the next minute, I'm in like a medieval village with. I was drunk. So I don't know. See, that's how medieval village. But then
I was drunk. Yeah.
I had one which I was a boy and a girl, and he saved this girl, this young lad. That he sort of got away. I think it was like maybe Anglo-Saxon or that. I don't know. But he pulled her away and he saved it. But they lost contact completely.
Interesting.
And this is what come in my head after what had happened. And I don't know why it come in my head after, because this was after the regression thing. It seemed like they separated, but she was quite high up. She'd gone to somewhere and then brought up by somebody quite high up because they both lost their parents.
Oh, okay.
And later on in life, they sort of found each other. By accident, he turned up as he was like a soldier, and she was there, and they sort of, was that one of them rubbish romantic things getting in your head sometimes, but it just seems so real though.
Yeah.
And,
oh wow.
And that was just come from having that little bit of regression.
Yeah.
That little bit I picked up there, and then nothing else come after that, and then that's coming me head after. So what had something to do with a past life? I don't know, but very, very strange. Very strange. It just sounds like one of them made up fairy tales, though that does. But it just seemed how it just come to me.
Yeah, they're fascinating.
I say it didn't happen because it did happen so like that. So
yeah, it is like my first past life regression. I was at Nottingham Castle in the 1200s as a peasant, and I lived where the Robin Hood legacy is. So I've actually got 2 past lives linked to that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's random, isn't it?
I had a Robin Hood legacy. I didn't get anything there myself. The only thing I got there, Robin Hood, was chatter outside the doors.
Right.
Like
cool.
people chattering. But it wasn't English.
It was French.
It was French.
Well, that's right, because
it was French chatter.
French, yeah, because I looked into Nottingham and that area was French.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I thought.
They spoke French. Yeah.
Yeah. So they spoke French. Yeah, and I got that. That's the only thing I really got there.
Oh, that's good though, because you are tuning in, obviously, to I don't know what era, but yeah.
Well, I think it's probably 12. It'd be 11.
Yeah, it is about 12,
like
11, 1200s. Yeah, because that's when I was there with the past life, which probably means that I spoke in French at that time.
Yeah.
I can't now, but hey,
I think it was separate. I think there was an English quarter, a French quarter. I think I'm not too sure. People who are Nottingham might know a bit more than me. So I don't know.
It's only recently I've read about it. So the bit near the castle was French, and then I don't know if it's Saxon.
Well, the Normans, weren't they? The Normans, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Saxon or something like that. Because it's Nottingham, wasn't it? It's called Nottingham for. Don't know who. What, yeah, okay.
I tell you where you want to try go, because you like your camping, don't you?
Oh God, I want to
try go Wood Farm. You want to try go Wood Farm? It's near me. Wood Farm is.
Ooh,
that has got some serious stuff going on there.
Oh, let us know then. Let us
know. He's got a campsite there now. So, but if you speak to him, Nick, who owns it, he'd probably let you wander around anyway.
I'll go camping. You know what? I want to go camping now.
There's an old barn there.
Oh,
and this is going back years ago. This one with an old group. This is going back years and years when I went there. It was from the barn, this old barn, and I could feel something by my leg.
Oh, okay.
I don't know more about it because I used to Wood Farm a lot at one time.
Yeah.
I thought, got a bit cold by my leg. Oh, there's something here coming around me. I don't know what it was. He comes out of there, goes back a few weeks later. She said, well, I'm going to say she's there again because it was a she.
Wow.
But she was struggling to understand us.
Okay.
Didn't get what we were talking. I got the impression. I thought maybe she was deaf or something like that. Maybe she was disabled, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But then when I look back, I think to myself, no, she wasn't. She was French.
Okay.
Because the land goes back to the Doomsday Book.
Yeah.
So it was taken over by the Normans.
Interesting.
So she wouldn't get our language. I know people say you can the language sort of.
Yeah. It translates by guide.
Yeah, which I do believe. I do believe that now. I didn't believe it at one point. Now I do believe it actually, because I just do believe that now. But I didn't believe it at one point. I thought it was a load of rubbish. But if you speak like in Latin or something like that, you probably get a good response back in Latin, especially around church areas, because near Wood Farm is Croxton Abbey. And apparently,
yeah.
So
we need to talk this. Let us know. I'll be there. Yeah. So, I need a camping trip urgently.
Yeah, the big barn there. He's got a big metal barn there, right?
Yeah.
And I walked off one night and I walked down the bottom of the barn, and I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, "Oh dear, it could be past. So why am I feeling cold here?" I was sitting there thinking, "I'm cold here. So I called my friend's son down and I said, "Ash, come down here." He says, "Can you feel that?" He went, "No."
Ah.
What do you mean, no?
Can't
you feel that coming past? There's people walking past. There's people walking past me. Well, I don't know exactly. It was part of the processional way for the monks coming up from the Croxton Abbey to the farm, on the farm, working.
Wow.
So, and apparently there's burials under there from what I gather as well, but if that's true or not, I don't know. So I don't know. Ghost beer and barbecue. Yes, Phil. It's only down the road for me. I haven't come home, yeah. So that's an interesting place to go. But that little girl in the barn, I think her name was Isabella.
Okay.
So I think I even got a name with that.
Which could be French. That could be French as well, couldn't it?
Yeah.
If you pronounce it right for, yeah.
But I don't know. When it gets stuff to me, I don't laugh it off sometimes. I think to myself, that's really weird. But I think sometimes with me, that's the way I can handle things a bit better.
Yeah.
It's like it, Dale. Remember I saw your tape, Dale?
Yeah.
I mean, how terrified you were down the pit, weren't you? I can remember your face.
Yeah.
You went down. You got through it, didn't you?
Oh, you know why? I realise now why I hate caves and tunnels.
Why?
Because of my past life.
Ah, right.
Because what happened in my past life?
Go on.
No, I'm not saying. But I'll tell you afterwards. But yeah.
Yeah.
I always blame my fear of tunnels down to my mum and dad taking us to Jersey. And we were about 9 or 10 and we went to this Jersey military hospital where the Russians had dug into the rock face, built a hospital for the Germans who occupied the country at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember going in there and you get the sounds and you get the mannequins and everything else. And it's pretty horrifying when you're that age anyway. But it really did kind of put me off. I don't know. And I don't know if that's the reason that I was bothered about caves, tunnels. I went down one in Mexico to see it's a cenote sacred well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Quite
dead down there, didn't they?
Underground, and then it's like a tree, and it got you stalactites and you stalagmites. It looked like a grand tree, and it got all schools around it and everything. But I was not. Oh God, I was on my knees. I was so trying not to panic because, I didn't like enclosed spaces, but then you didn't want to miss out. But I think now I know what my issue is. But yeah, it's weird, and I think it's past life which has actually influenced how I feel about certain things now.
You see, I've got an issue when I sit. Sometimes I have to sit like that. With that, I have to have my hand around my neck when I go to sleep at night as well.
Ooh,
I have to do that. My mum used to go mad with me when I was a kid because I used to pull my t-shirts down and everything. but I still do it now as an adult. Now I think
hung
I was maybe hung
or throat,
it's been a cut across the throat, but I still do it now, and I still do. So I'm trying to meditate, and I'm struggling to meditate because I can't meditate and put my hands down on my knees because I've got to have a hand
to protect you.
Like a comfort. It's like a comfort thing. It's very strange. Why my neck? Why my t-shirt? You think of a comfort thing, you'd hold your hands together, you'd be. It's very. I don't know. I don't know. I can't get my head around it. It's still. I think I was probably young.
Yeah. Yeah, like Helena refused to watch the new show Masters of the Air because of her past life. I saw that firsthand. I don't want to see it now. So affected of this past life is a thing, and you know it's true. And you know, I have had a problem with caves and stuff, and I actually got Dusk Till Dawn invited me to do a trial night with them, and when they sent it, I ended up in Drakeley tunnels, and like that with my issue with tunnels and stuff, that was not a, and I didn't want to say no because you'd been given an opportunity, like, oh gosh, and
I agree, Jacqueline. I agree. I think it's all. I think everything got with fear now is from a past life.
Yeah,
I really do think that.
I am shocked about getting lost anyway.
I also think birthmarks as well. I'm getting to this thing about birthmarks now.
Yeah, they say that.
Birthmarks, you think you've died in a past life because I've got a birthmark behind my ear.
Oh, that could
and
be
I've also got one back in my eye.
Oh, okay. Go straight.
So
bullet.
Something's gone through.
Yeah, bullet.
Even my eye and come out through my ear.
Yeah,
I think personally, I don't know.
But well, they do say that, don't they?
The only reason I found out about my eye was because when my diabetes, I had my eye scanned.
Of course, yeah.
So I have to go back every few months to have it checked, make sure anything's not wrong with my eyes and stuff like that. But then he said, "Oh, it's a birthmark on your back of your eye." And I went, "My eye, birthmark?" He says, "Yeah, it's called something. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something."
Oh wow!
But I thought that's really strange.
Yeah.
Especially through COVID, I've started reading up on stuff like that, and I got really into it a little bit. But I ought to do more work on that. Really, it's quite interesting. More interesting.
Yeah, I'll send you info, Paul, about past life regression. My friend does it and is good. So I think I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'm gonna finish off mine because I actually came out of it, but I know the answer now. It's
yeah. I mean, I've got to have some more. I've got to have some more. Definitely, I've got to.
Yeah, I want a happy life. I've done 2 past life regressions and my lives are horrible, so I want a good one.
I can remember you saying before. I think when I first met you, I about your past life, and oh, it's horrible. I remember you saying how you get the bottom. I can remember that plain as day. Yeah.
Well, but that was a peasant life, you know. Yeah. That was that, and like I've done one after that, which is probably even worse. But that's like to today. It's like unreal.
There is theories, though, and there is theories. I think sometimes when you my illness. My diabetes could have been caused by someone in my past life.
Oh, yeah.
Not being very nice.
Yeah.
So it's been taken out on me in this life.
This is it. You don't know, do you?
I don't know, but I don't know if that's true or not. But
I must have been a shocker in the last life, to be fair. Because this one, oh God.
The thing is, it doesn't. Well, I'm reading that.
Yeah, I had a full-on panic attack when B-17 flew over her when she's younger because remember the count, see how many planes came home. The fact that one flew over me and the shadow hit me brought it all back because Helena had that for a past life.
Yeah.
She's involved with that, so yeah. Oh, it's just so fascinating. Oops.
Stuff like that fascinates me. I don't know. Weird.
I've gone and opened something over my laptop so I can't see. Oh no.
Go back to Apedale.
Yeah.
People tell me different things about Apedale. Now, you know yourself, there's part of it that feels very dark in there, don't you?
Yeah.
The bottom end of that museum feels very dark, doesn't it?
I like it.
The bottom, if you go outside,
it's different.
around the back,
I didn't get far down there. That was a problem.
You'll feel something else. You'll feel something there as well.
Yeah.
It's all the lights coming through the museum. Now,
they've got items in there as well, though, haven't they?
Yeah.
Memorabilia.
I think it's land related, personally myself, but I know people have had really bad experiences with Apedale.
Oh, I want to go back.
Really bad experiences with Apedale.
Yeah.
So if you had really bad experiences there,
I'd go back even more.
Yeah, well, but I don't know. It's quite scared them, I think, to be fair.
No, I don't.
I actually think it's an old, very old spirit.
I'm fascinated now.
And I just don't think it's happy with people bringing stuff there, saying it's horrible things, negative. So what it creates a problem, as it would with anybody in normal life. And maybe that's I think if you're very empathic.
That was just too funny.
Yeah, if you're very empathic, I think you're going to pick the darkness up there.
Yeah.
You think if you're like that way, you're going to pick it up. Now, I went in quite positively, and I felt nothing there. But I do think. Oh. I know you have, Paul. I know you have. Yeah. I just think it's an old site of some significance.
Yeah.
I think it's a ritual site, to be fair. An old ritual site. Because the village isn't far away, the old Roman village.
Oh, wow.
That was there. Now a big, massive industrial estate. But
it's a country park as well, isn't it?
Right yeah. But just across where you come in, there's a big industrial estate. Now, that was part of the Roman village there.
Fascinating.
So if then people are doing their ritual stuff outside the village and the Romans come in, it's going to have to change, because it would have to change, because the Brits doing their own stuff there, they have to change, won't it? Now, someone's probably coming there and going, oh, I'm not happy now. And he's probably just sitting there thinking, well, you've got get lost, a lot of you. Leave me alone. Let me get all my stuff now. But someone said to me there, they picked like dead animals up as well. Now, if it was a ritual site, that would make sense.
That makes sense, yeah. Definitely.
Because all the sites were cleared as well, apparently, from what I'm gathering. They're all cleared. After so we know remains there, there'll be nothing left there. Because the sites were cleared by the people who did the rituals there.
Gosh.
Which is where pagan side of me comes in a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Like, we sort of have a discussion. You sort of say you're paganish, but you don't follow it. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. I just the old ways are coming back, which everyone knows now.
Oh wow!
But I think how they saw things. Oh,
bear. Awesome.
Yeah, that's quite interesting now. Then he said that. I didn't know that. Well, Paul was the one who told me at Matlock about the people falling from the tower.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. So Paul obviously remembers things. I just forget everything I do. I'm terrible.
So I just found it interesting. I did stuff like that. Well, the dog's on.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mine sleeps naturally while I'm doing this.
Oh, I've had to lock him out of the room to be all home. If he said he'd be like irritating me.
Oh,
so I've had to lock him out of the room.
He's used to it. He just sleeps and So
I mean, Apedale's still got a lot there, I think, and I think someone will find out what is there, and I think it will all settle down. I think, but I don't know.
No,
it's like that. It's like people want to move spirits on. I mean, some spirits don't want to be moved on, do they?
No.
Some don't want to be moved on. I think they've got to want to be moved on. If they want to be moved on, they will. I think if they don't, they won't. And
I've recently been to 2 houses. People had trouble, and we sort of sorted it out basically. But a spirit lived in the house, and in the end, they just carried on as they were.
Yeah.
And we just stopped the others coming in because the lady was a beacon basically. So she was getting everything under the sun coming to her because she was a medium, but didn't kind of
shut down basically. Yeah.
So they were all coming in, and it was causing a bit of a ruction between the resident spirit and everything else coming in, and we sorted it so that that they just had harmony, and that was and things are settled down and they're lovely, and it's just great when. And
well, maybe it's what's happening in Kirkdale. Maybe that's what's happening there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same sort of thing. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's. Well, I think we're never going to explain the paranormal world, are we? Realistically, no one's going to ever explain it. We're all going, none of us are.
No, that's
no matter
it.
what we do, you turn around and something happens. You haven't got your camera there. You haven't got your everything there with you. It just happens, don't it? When you're not expecting it.
Well, I don't know. Most of what I do, I have to write because I don't. Well, I've started getting footage more now. Ever since I met Tony Ferguson, I've got a little camera what's brilliant at infrared, so it does pick up fantastic sharp images in the dark, and it does the sound as well, which is great. And you know, I never recorded until recently, and yeah, I will be from now on where I can, because you can't always record.
I think if you've got something like that, you've got to. I mean, I've got an old DSLR.
Oh, I have.
Upstairs, and I think it wants to. I feel like I don't use it.
No,
it just wants converting really, but you can record on that as well, I think. So.
Oh yeah. I took mine to Tutbury with me. I didn't use it. I carted it around.
Yeah.
And you know.
Well, I didn't take the stuff I took with me. I didn't use anything. I don't think, because I just I think you don't need it sometimes.
I don't tend to. If I'm hosting, I do, because people like to see the light. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't pick on anything, then you like to put things out with lights on, just so that, you know, you can get some interaction. But when I was at Tutbury like 3-4 weeks ago, and I was hosting, and we didn't need any tools. People were getting affected, which was a bit bad because it was a public event. But it was brilliant. And what we got as well, sort of 2 weeks ago, it was on this week.
I think
so. We're just getting more like physical stuff, and that's kind of how I work now, just trying to get physical stuff through, rather, you know, and trying to pick up on them or the feelings or things like that.
I want someone probably in the back. I want someone probably in the back and just go, I'm here.
Yeah.
What happened to me? I mean, it may do. And maybe this, because like I said about my negativity, but when I go in an event now, I don't go in negative.
Oh no, I
can't go in an event negative, because if you go in an event negative, you're going to get negativity.
Well, I'm just.
I think you'll pick something negative up there. I think because your mind's in that state to pick negativity up, you're going to pick negativity up.
Yeah, but I've worked with spirits who weren't good in this life, and I work with them quite a lot, and it intrigues me. But you don't make judgment on them.
No.
You know, and I don't know if they're sort of around me sometimes, helping me when I go somewhere else. You know, because I do go there.
Around you, aren't they? Your guides are going to be there, aren't they?
But your guides are. But if you go to a location quite a lot, do those spirits come and help you out as well at other times?
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like, they look after you, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
I think that being aggressive. I think the being aggressive just didn't want to like me. If it likes you, why would it panic and say, "Oh, go away"? Why do you go away?
I'm wondering if it's to do with your monk and your past life regression. It so sits in with that. It really does. Because when you mentioned the past life, and there was a monastery at Gresley, some of the original stones were actually in the building. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I never looked at that.
So the sort of monk and the monastery link there.
Well, I bloody love churches. I'm obsessed with churches, old churches. I'm obsessed with them.
I like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to Skidbrook?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Ooh, it's north. Where is it? Cleethorpes down. Cleethorpes heading down Louth.
Oh, down that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the southern end of the country.
Yeah. No, not that far down. No, because I went to Cleethorpes and just dropped down from there. So, yeah, it weren't that far.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got it. I was talking to a bloody grave the other week, a tomb. in Nantwich Church because he fought with Henry Tudor against Richard III, and I was giving the telling him off. Said you picked the wrong side, you did, mate.
Did you say anything?
As a guy, I like Richard III, so I like Richard III, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, Battlefield's another place. I mean, I've got Stafford Battlefield by me.
Oh, have you?
I went up there one day and just dowser out. It was going absolutely mad. It was just spinning. Yeah. If it's doing that, there's got to be something there.
That's right.
There's got to be something there because the land, them memories are stuck on that land forever, aren't they?
Well, you've got bodies there, haven't you?
Yeah.
You're bound to. They wouldn't have. They'd just leave the bodies where they lay, wouldn't they? They'd just cover them up and that'd be that.
Yeah.
You know, just like we did at Culloden.
I love Go Culloden. I would love Go Culloden. Yeah, I like Go Culloden.
I think it was just strange because the two ranks, they're so close to each other.
Yeah.
And here's the grave of the clan whatever. There's the clan whatever. There's the clan whatever. There's the English ones.
Yeah.
And that was what it. You know what I mean? And we got all these stones for all the different clans, and then English over there.
Yeah.
But it was it's kind of moving.
Humans,
really.
It's all they ever want to do is fight, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened
anyway,
was yeah.
I'm not going on to the human race because I don't want to.
No, we don't. We know
how vile they are.
But
Stafford for me was quite interesting because driving home, I got a name coming in my head. This name, I think it was Samuel Johnson.
Oh, okay. Google it then. Try it.
I might be wrong with that. I might be wrong with that name, but he's a parkman. He was a parkman. Now, which army he was fighting for, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what that was. So but he definitely name coming in my head. And I asked Penny.
Oh yeah.
But it's hard to find people. Just I think some from the battle were buried in the church. I think a lot from that battle staff were buried in the church. I think.
Yeah.
But obviously the names would be lost now. There would be no names there.
It's amazing that you should mention Penny, because next week I'm speaking to Penny.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Penny Griffiths-Morgan. Yeah, you just gave us into that.
Yeah,
that's a nice little link there. Yeah, I'm speaking to Penny Griffiths-Morgan next week, so that'll be a good one.
Otherwise, she probably told me off for not mentioning it.
History is brilliant. And knowledge is, but speaking to Penny. So
I
speak to
she's
some
probably
amazing
one of the first people I probably met when I went to Unexplained event.
Oh wow!
Knew her online and I met her there. Yeah.
Oh wow! Cool.
Still got new people. I still got really back into Paranormal a little bit more. But I going to the events. Went to the Unexplained event. Went Parameet.
Yeah.
The one at Bosworth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've gone the last one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going Pontefract.
Yeah.
But I might be able for the daytime one in Tinkley though. On the Saturday, might come over on the Saturday just for the daytime.
Yeah,
can't get down the Wiltshire one, it's a bit too far.
That was a good one. I was looking at the foot. I met Carl in Whitby. It's a ghost walk with Richard Felix, and I was actually looking at the footage last night of Richard Felix running up some of the 199 steps, aren't they? Yeah, he ran up quite a few of them and down, and this wasn't too long ago either. So, go.
Whitby's good. I like Whitby. Whitby.
I've got a stunning photo as well from the top of the.
Go the Krampus run. The Krampus run at Whitby is absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
wow. We went a few years ago, and that one of the best days I've ever had. It was just brilliant, brilliant event, brilliantly ran. The people were just fantastic.
Yeah.
So Whitby's one of my favourite places to go. Whitby is. I love Whitby.
Yeah, my family always have. I love it, and I like Brixham as well, because my dad likes ships and things like that. So
yeah. Well, I spent my childhood up the northeast because my dad lived up the northeast.
Okay, yeah.
So Northumberland for me has been the place to go for me.
Oh, Northumberland, yeah.
Yeah, Northumberland's lovely.
I just can't believe that when I went to Lindisfarne, the Dan Castle all had scaffolding up.
Oh.
So that's annoying. But yeah.
Look, in fact, my sister and that don't live far away from Blunderswan. Actually, they live in Amble, just down the coastline.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. I've not been for years now. I need to go up, actually. I need to go up to see them.
Yeah.
I need to investigate up there, really, because I know there's a lot of stuff to investigate up there, isn't there?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Northumberland. It'd be good to investigate up there.
Yeah. I think I'm heading to Scotland again this year. I met a lot of people up there last year, and I want to go back. I'll probably meet them again. And I met Eileen Murray, and oh wow, she's lovely.
I won't go to the Bolton area, but that's where I'd like to go.
Oh, I'd like to, but I've got a dog, so I can't do that. So I'm kind of restricted where I can go with His Highness. But
with a dog,
yeah. But yeah, and Helena wants to meet up, and we need to sort something out. But yeah, I want to go to Rendlesham as well.
Oh,
I really, I want to do that this year if I can.
I went Sutton New. It was a lot of history. I went Sutton New.
Yeah, wow.
And I didn't realise how close Rendlesham was to Sutton New.
I didn't
either. And we were too late. It was going dark. So basically, from Sutton New to Rendlesham Forest, literally, they're next to each other. And when we come out of Sutton New, I saw the signs for Rendlesham Forest. And I went, oh no.
Oh no.
So,
but dark is the time to go there, isn't it?
Yeah. So I need to go Rendlesham. I might go Rendlesham because the UFO stuff that went on there as well. So
yeah, there is a campsite.
That'd be a good place to go.
There is a campsite at Rendlesham as well. So
yeah,
that's what I'll do. Yeah.
Somewhere in England, ain't it?
Yeah, but I want to go camping down there. There's a lot I want to do, and
Norfolk, I want to go as well. I'll go Norfolk.
I used to go. I used to be fascinated by. They got a lot of the fields where they did the landing, didn't they, with the forces? So, yeah. So you could, you drive up these like little lanes, and you can see where the old runways there were and stuff. So yeah, and you get the nice purchase as well.
My mum was actually born on the Fens, so my mum was actually from that originally. Yeah, I mean, they moved up here when they were younger, but she has actually from the Fens. So.
Oh wow, awesome!
But that's why I've got a thing with Lincolnshire and Cambridgeshire and Norfolk in that way. So they all sort of mum's side of the family from that way, so it's quite interesting for me.
I spent a lot of time on holiday in Norfolk.
Yeah.
It's lovely around Wales and places. My internet's going, but we've got to end now anyway.
Yeah, okay,
we've run out of time, but thank you so much, Mark. It's been wonderful.
Thanks for having me. I've actually surprised I got through it okay.
No, you did really well. It really interesting, and we hit some great topics. And I didn't even mention the question I always start with, which is totally bypassed that one. Where did it all start for you? We don't know and won't know.
We didn't get to that. No, we didn't get to that. No. But one thing is, I was scared of the dark till I was 18.
Oh my God.
I was terrified of the dark till I was 18.
And now you do paranormal?
Yeah. And now it doesn't bother me.
Oh wow. It's weird, isn't it? But thanks everyone for all the comments. Thanks for watching, and look after yourselves. Penny Griffith's talking next week, and Mark is going to do some writing very soon on Skeptical Believers. So,
yes, I am. I'm going to do some.
Yes, he definitely is. Yeah, you're going to. Okay, so
I'm going to do some. Yeah, I'm going to do some.
Yeah, he will do some, but I'll show it onto Paranormal Path anyway. But thanks, everyone. Yeah, there you go. You've got it right. There you go.
Yeah.
So, okay, then. Take care then. Cheers, then. Bye, everyone. See you. Bye.
Bye.